Hey guys, this is Maya Pack, and today is day 3 of our 31-day series of the healthiest foods of all time. Today we're going to talk about dark chocolate and why you should indulge. Number 1 is going to be because it's nutritious. Inside of a dark chocolate bar that contains about 85% of real cocoa in it, you're going to get about 11 grams of soluble fiber, which is very good. You're also going to get a boatload of minerals. They're going to be iron, zinc, copper, magnesium, Mag, and magnesium, Mang. So definitely eat that. Number 2 is that it helps lower your cholesterol by working with your HDLs, which is your high density lipoproteins. We talked about those yesterday. And by protecting your LDLs, which is your low density lipoproteins, from oxidation. So basically oxidation comes along and it attacks your cells and it stops us from being able to fight off diseases such as cancer. Number 3 is going to be the antioxidants. Inside, my favorite word, inside of a dark chocolate bar, there are organic compounds that work actively inside of our bodies to help once again with oxidation on cells. So that's amazing. There's a test called the ORAC, and that is a test that basically tells us it scales for us the levels of antioxidants in the food we come in contact with. Dark raw chocolate scored amongst the highest, so amongst like the 10 highest foods with antioxidants in it. So you definitely should incorporate. Number 4, dark chocolate can lower your blood pressure and help improve your blood flow. So in dark chocolate, there's a stimulant, and it basically relaxes inside of our arteries, and it helps it to create nitric oxide. And what that does, it just relaxes the artery ways so that blood can flow fluidly both ways, once again lowering your blood pressure and helping with your mobility, because blood is very important. Number 5, are we on 5 already? 5 is going to be that it protects your skin. So because dark chocolate helps increase the blood flow in your body, it also is going to protect your skin from sun damage. Number 6 is going to be that it's going to protect your brain, and it's also going to help stimulate your brain, once again because of the blood flow and the caffeine in it. Number 7 is going to be that it's going to protect you against cardiovascular disease, and it's basically going to do that by keeping your arteries clean, like we were talking about with the HDL and the LDL. It basically is going to help stop you from, or stop calcified plaque from forming in your arteries and obstructing your blood flow. So some things that we can do with dark chocolate. Number 1, you should not eat a whole dark chocolate bar at one time. You should be purchasing a good quality one so you can spend a little bit of money on it. It's a health investment. I would even go as far as try to write it off if I could, if you have good insurance. And what you're going to do is place it in the refrigerator, and up to 5 times a week, you're going to go in there and just break yourself off a square. That's the reason why there are squares on chocolate bars. It's not to help you bite it and eat the whole thing, but to help you portion it out. Now you can take this and you can just pop it in your mouth and keep going about your business, or get creative. You can melt it down in some warm milk and make yourself some dark chocolate milk. You can shave it over Greek yogurt. You can use it as a topping for desserts, as long as you're getting it in your system. A study of 470 men showed that by eating dark chocolate 2 or more times a week, they were able to reduce cardiovascular death out of the group of 470 of them by 50%. That's a very large statistic. Another thing that I ended up finding out about dark chocolate is that if you eat 5 pounds of it, apparently you can have an orgasm. We'll have to check that fact, because I got that from my best friend. You know about her. Tomorrow is day 4, and we will be talking about kale and the different ways that you can incorporate it into your diet and the benefits of it. I hope that you enjoyed our 7 reasons on why you should indulge in dark chocolate, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, be good. Bye, guys.